Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you for coming back for another video. So in today's video, we're doing a little bit of a full face, a little chit chat. We're talking about the new Pat McGrath release. We're talking about some things about the channel and things like that. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, and if you want to hear a little bit my thoughts about the Pat McGrath new release, definitely stay tuned. Face has been primed already. I'm going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation in Sienna. But yeah, this foundation has really changed my mind. It's just the application that needed to be changed, I guess. Because I think in that video that I did a while ago, I was using a sponge. So, for concealer, I'm going to use my Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate you guys, you know, sharing your thoughts about the different things I'm putting up on the channel and stuff, and I appreciate it. One of you said to me, she said, you know, thanks for keeping up on the releases for people of our skin tone, and I was like, yes, you are so welcome. And yeah, that's one of the main things I try to do on the channel. I like giving you guys, you know, little tutorials and stuff like that, but there seems to be like a gap in people. I mean, there are a lot of people of color, darker skin tones on YouTube, but they may not review everything that we might be interested in. So I'm trying to fill that little gap, you know, some of these more high-end luxury type items that don't get as much, you know, attention from the darker skinned, you know, bigger audience YouTubers. So yeah, and that kind of started with the Sultry palette because I was very much interested in it, and I had a very strong feeling that many people weren't going to review it because it was cool toned, and just looking at it, it might, you know, come off to some people as being ashy for our skin tones. Or I was hoping somebody would review it, like someone with a larger, you know, with a larger following, or, you know, any of the people that I follow, but nobody did except like Lanye, and she just did one review of it and said she was done with it and she didn't like it because, you know, just really didn't, you know, appeal to her. So I was like, okay, well, rather than waiting on other people to review it, just buy it and review it yourself. And, you know, maybe some people will be like you. Maybe there are some people out there like you that want to try these, you know, different tones of eyeshadow, different, you know, brands that other people may not be reviewing on their channel. So that's what I try to do here. So I do watch a diverse group of people here on YouTube, and so a lot of people I subscribe to, they're you know, they're lighter skinned, or have like a fairer or light complexion. Some of the stuff that they use, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful on you. I want to see what it looks like on me. And, you know, sometimes it works. Sometimes I gotta make it work, or, you know, sometimes it doesn't. But at least, you know, we all know. Like the Kevin Aquan Nude Pop palette, I haven't heard anybody of a deeper skin tone talk about that. I mean, you know, we've got medium skin tones, or, you know, that type of a thing, but, or Natasha Denona and stuff, and maybe I'm just missing them. If you guys know of people that are a deeper skin tone and do these reviews and stuff, let me know, because I definitely would like to, you know, check them out. Anyways, so yeah, I said all that to say thank you for your commentary about that. I appreciate you appreciating appreciating the, you know, the effort. Okay, I'm going to set think I'm just going to use my e.l.f. finishing powder to set. I'm just going to take my sponge into this and look up and set. I'm going to use the same thing to set the rest of my face, but I'm going to use a brush. And yeah, I have another powder that I was supposed to be using this month, but I cannot find it. I got to clean my area up. Like, it's like buried under something. So I can't find it. So I've got to clean my area up, and I'm probably going to just move that to next month to use because I really haven't been touching it at all. My Black Radiant Soft Focus Finishing Powder. It's really nice. I like that powder. But I just really haven't made the time to clean up my little vanity area. So it's kind of embarrassing, but I can't find that powder right now. Alright, so I'm going to go in with contour, or with bronzer. And I'm working on keeping it up high and do a little bit of a blend up. I guess this is more of like a contouring technique, but I don't know. I think the powder that I'm using is more of like a bronzing type shade. And then on this other side, keep it up, Ashley. Keep it up. Yeah, I like it being higher, so I'm hitting it up here, which I think I used to get it pretty low. Taking a little bit of that powder with this fluffier brush along the hairline. Next is blush, which is the Natasha Denona Bloom, as usual. So my camera has started acting funny. I tried to do this video yesterday, and I just ran out of time. I couldn't, because when I do this, I'm talking and stuff to you guys, and usually I'm just going through the motions and stuff. So I thought I could get it done like in 30 minutes. Get the recording done in 30 minutes, but I couldn't. Then I got this crazy text message in the middle of it that just completely threw me off my game. So I was like, okay, this is not going to work. Let me just shut it down and come back tomorrow. And so here we are. But my camera viewfinder, my viewfinder can rotate to face me so that it's like I'm looking in the mirror. But when I rotate it to face me, the viewfinder just goes out. Now, starting yesterday, it did that. So now I have to have it facing the mirror, because I've got a mirror behind me that I can look at, as well, as I'm sure you guys know. But now it's facing the mirror, so now I've got to look at the mirror to see the viewfinder, to see what it's looking like, and it's not as close as it usually is. So I hope everything looks okay. Right now I'm taking my ombre blush in Mauve Me from NYX and putting that on top of the Natasha Denona blush. I find that this blush on its own is pretty light, but it pairs up, you know, it layers on top of this blush nicely. I'm going to go with the Natasha Denona Glow Extreme in this palette. This is not the Duo Glow that I usually use. I am going to go into some of that though. Okay, so let me do my brows real quick. We're going to come back and then we're going to do the eyeshadow together. Alright, I hope the lighting is okay. Man, this viewfinder thing is really throwing me off. Alright, so brows have been done, and I'm going to go in with Laying Low paint pot. First, going to put some NYX eyeshadow base down. But I told you guys when I did my haul for March that I was probably going to do a video on the Pat McGrath Platinum Bronze mini palette. I call them the abbreviated Mothership because she just came out with a mini palette, and that is like tiny. So this is not mini. So anyways, on the abbreviated Mothership palette, and I did get some commentary like people were looking forward to it. So here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my Laying Low paint pot and just cover up the lid and take that up into the transition area. So that's blended nicely up into that area where we put the concealer to carve out our brows. Platinum Bronze. This is one of my favorite abbreviated palettes that she has. I would think it would be Bronze Ambition because that's the warm toned one, but this one is so beautiful, and this is the last one I got. I didn't think I was gonna get this, but obviously I did. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Deep Velvet. That is the dark shade in the palette, and I'm using that on this Delium Tools large shadow brush 778, and I'm going to the inner corner with it. I'm not going to zoom in too far because I don't want to make a mistake and get out of frame, especially with my viewfinder being the way it is right now. Alright, I'm going to go on the outer corner with that as well, and I'm just packing this tone onto the outer corner. So I've been doing research about them little singles that she's coming out with, guys, and actually I did a lot of comparisons between the EYEDOLs, which are the singles that she's coming out with this week, and you know, the palettes that she already has. And I think so she's coming out with 17 of them. Only 9 of them I think are new. The others are, you know, just singles of shades she already has in her palettes. I think 2 or 3 of them are from the Decadence palette, but there are 2 shades from Decadence that are in one of her minis that she released last year for her winter opulence collection. So yeah, so anyway, so only 9 of them are new shades. So just FYI, if you're considering getting those, you know, make sure you don't have the shade already in your collection with her palettes, because yeah, that would suck. Because I was looking at them and I was like, oh, that's a pretty shade. Then I realized, girl, you already got it in one of the palettes. If I had bought that, I'd have been ticked. So hopefully when they release that, the website tells you that it's already in one of the palettes. Because yeah, I did. It took me a while to figure it out, because she's got, how many? She's got 6 mini ones and 5 large ones. 6 mini palettes and 5 large palettes. So you gotta like look at the shade names of each palette and, you know, see. So, and the shade I'm using, Deep Velvet, is one of the ones that is being released. So I think I'm going to get 4 shades. I think I'm going to get 4 of them. I wasn't going to get any of them, but then I saw the swatches, and since my subscriber told me that they are from the Decadence palette, so then I did more research, and, you know, she's got, you know, they are from the Decadence palette. I'm going to pick up the ones that I don't have from Decadence, because 2 of them are in Metalmorphosis, like I already said. And then I'm going to get a couple of the newer shades that she's releasing. So anyways, guys, that was long-winded. And I'm not adding more products when I'm blending this or anything to this brush. This is just a brush that doesn't have anything on it. And I'm just blending this out to get rid of any harsh lines. I hope I wasn't covering up. Another shade that she is offering, or that she's releasing on the 28th with her EYEDOLs, is Telepathic Taupe and Sextrovert. So we've got 3 shades in this palette that are going to be released as singles. Okay, so I'm going to go in, since she's releasing these shades, she's releasing the shades in singles. I'm just going to use the shades that she's going to be releasing. So I'm going to go in with Sextrovert. This is a golden, like, bronze shade, and I'm using my finger. I always use my finger. And I'm taking that all the way up. I'm going to take a brush now, and I'm just going to pat on top of the edge of, what did I just use? Sextrovert, to make sure it's blended into the Deep Velvet. So there, that was really easy. I'm going to go back with more Deep Velvet. You don't have to if you think it's good, but I want to add a little bit more depth here. Next, I'm going to go in with Telepathic Taupe. This is the one I was like, oh my gosh, that is pretty. I think I'm going to get that one. And I already got it. But I'm going to use this on the brow bone, you know, right in that arch. So this is a taupey metallic shade. It is really pretty. So it's up to you whether you think it's a good brow bone tone. There is another shade in here that I could have used for brow bone. It's called Platinize, but I didn't. I wanted to kind of, you know, basically focus on the shades kind of that she's going to be releasing on the 28th. So, and those shades are going to be $25 each. If you are interested in the shades that I'm talking about right now, then this palette has 3 of the releases. From what I can remember off the top of my brain, it has 3 of these EYEDOLs that are coming out, 3 of the shades, and this is $55. So I'm assuming, I mean, that the EYEDOLs are going to have more product per pan than her little, you know, palettes do. So that's why they're going to be $25, and plus individualized packaging, that type of a thing. But if you wanted to just get some of the shades and you don't care about the grams, then maybe you can look into one of her palettes. One of my favorite shades in this palette though is, it's called Ritualistic, and it's the purple toned, like taupey purple shade in this palette. So what I'm gonna do, I know I said I was gonna stick to the shades that she's releasing, but I'm gonna go on ahead and show you guys a little bit more. Okay, so right now I'm gonna take Deep Velvet and sweep that along the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Ritualistic. Once again, this is like my favorite tone in the palette, and I'm going to put this on top of that, like on the lower lash line. And I don't know if you'll really get any purple tone from this, but it is a really beautiful shade. I'm going to take Telepathic Taupe on my brush and put that on the inner corner. And it's kind of mixed in with the Ritualistic shade, but I think it's still kind of cute. Alright, I'm going to do my other eye off camera and we'll be back with the final look. Alright guys, here is the final look. I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I like it. I really like this palette. It's one of my favorites, like I said, of her abbreviated Mothership palettes, and I think it's very everyday friendly. So yeah guys, this is what I'm wearing to work. Okay, this is the little eyeshadow look I'm wearing to work today. Yeah, I hope you guys found that information about the new release from Pat McGrath helpful. What do you guys think about it? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. Are you going to pick up some of the EYEDOLs when they release on Thursday? What are you guys thinking? Alright, let me know in the comment section. We can have a little chat, and I will be talking to you guys really soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos from me, definitely hit that subscribe button. I upload videos 3 to 4 times per week. Alright, I will talk to you guys really soon. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.